Hello and welcome to Beach and Beyond. I'm Melanie Purcell with the Worcester County Office of Tourism on Maryland's coast. And I am down at the Ocean City Harbor today with a few guests to talk about Harbor Day at the docks. And Captain Sonny Gwynn has actually allowed us to come in his boat today, so we got a really neat perspective right here on the commercial fishing harbor. I've got Kyle Jarman with the Worcester County Parks and Rec Department, and of course Captain Sonny Gwynn. So Kyle, why don't you tell us about the event, a little bit what we can expect, and maybe how to get involved.
Of course, this event is October 11th, and this event really just locks in the maritime heritage of the whole event. Of course, we love that it can take place right here in our backyard in West Ocean City.
Yeah, and it's a free event, which is great, very family friendly.
Yes.
And it's usually a beautiful day in October, so we love that. Right now it's a little bit windy, but that's okay. Yeah. And the history and heritage of Ocean City and of the commercial fishing industry and even the sport fishing industry is so unique and so important for our visitors and our locals to understand and learn about. So Sonny has actually been part of this event from the very beginning, so wanted to kind of talk a little bit about how we got started and how you've been involved. Yeah, 2008.
Yes,
So
yeah, we started out in 2008, and it was really fun because it was the first year of conception, and we actually put a little baby's pool right here at the dock and put fish in it. And during that 2008, you couldn't get close to that pool. It was nuts. The people, the kids, it was fun. And just doing it ever since.
Well, yeah, and I think you guys are the main event here, bringing out like the touch tanks and everything like that, getting those kids the hands-on. But so are we expecting entertainment or anything new this year?
So we have bands taking the stage. So from 10 to 12, we'll have Earth Jam, and then we'll have an hour intermission, and then from 1 to 2:30, we'll have our next band, which is the Sons of Pirates and the Big Buffett Beach Band.
Wow.
Yes, and they'll be our closers. And of course, you can't forget our Hoopers crab cake eating contest.
Crab cake eating contest,
yes.
That's a lot of fun, I tell you.
Yes.
That was something we didn't have at the beginning.
Yeah, it's always fun. We always have a good time. The kids love it, the adults love it. It's great entertainment, and come down and see the harbor and be outside for a day.
And something really neat, over the years we've been able to actually establish these interpretive signs all along the harbor that talks about the storm of 1933 that cut the inlet and really opened the industry, about long lining and some of the other fishing, the way it's kind of evolved over the years, and really getting to interact and talk with the fishermen. We want our kids to know that our food comes from the ocean. It comes from our farms here, and we want to celebrate that. So make sure you come down here on the 11th, October 11th, and it's OCHarborDay.com for more information. And one thing we couldn't stop without talking about is the Offshore Wind Initiative. So Sonny's been a huge part of that as well. We want to protect our heritage and our industry. So you want to talk just a little bit about the Stop Offshore Wind Initiative?
Yeah, we're kind of celebrating. Got our fingers crossed that U.S. Wind is not going to do this project off Ocean City, and I can't stress on how important that area is for our, not only our blue crabs, our Maryland blue crabs, but the lobsters I catch off of this boat and all the fish that just congregate around there. It's important to keep that area wind power free.
Yeah, I think, and people don't realize, I just learned that about the blue crab. You think of blue crabs in the Chesapeake Bay, well, they actually go out into the ocean and start, and that's where they kind of lay their...
We catch busted sooks. They come out, they drop their eggs, and they swim around in the ocean, and all that construction and everything could be detrimental to our blue crab industry.
Totally. And then, of course, with sport fishing, I know White Marlin Open was just a few weeks ago, and we really pushed it there and had a lot of support. So, Kyle, thank you so much for being here. So we're OC Harbor Day at the docks, and it's going to be October 11th, 10 to 3, right down here at the Commercial Harbor, and it's free. So come and check it out.